It's your girl Poca. I don't say I look a hot mess, but I'm just chilling. Like, I don't know. Natural hair just takes like a lot of work. And it's so cold. Like, you really have to like drench your hair and then rub the product on there. And it takes, it'll probably take like 30 minutes to an hour, but whatever. I don't be having time to do all that just to come on live here and talk to y'all. And it's Sunday, so Sunday is like that's like the day I really just want to spend with God. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's just like my rest day. So I know after I get done making my little content, I'm chilling. So ain't no point in me like putting on lashes, putting on makeup just to take it off. So sorry guys, you have to accept me as I am. But anyways, again, my name is Pocahontas. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on all platforms, Pocahontas_205. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, it's actually S_Underwood205. Because I wasn't Pocahontas when I made Snapchat. I had Snapchat since like 2015. So that's like, I've had that, I think, the longest out of everything. So good morning. Did you guys thank God for waking you up today? Because a lot of people did not wake up today. So yesterday, y'all, I literally went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, I didn't even know it was 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, I had been just, I'll be going live a lot and making a lot of videos and stuff. So I probably thought it was like 11, 12 o'clock. When I looked at my phone, it was literally 3:09. Because I never was looking at the time. Even though I was on my phone making content and stuff, I never stopped to see, you know, what time it was or whatever. So y'all, I didn't go to bed until like literally 3:30 in the morning. Like, and I was just up making content. I didn't have any company. Like, I really was just working on my craft or whatever. My stomach getting flat. So I don't know. Like, I don't really know what I want to talk about on this video. A lot's been going on, so I try to like talk about stuff that, you know, I have experience in that's relatable. So today, like, I'm really just, you know, like I said, Sunday's like my godly day. That's like my rest day. So I guess I'll just deal with that topic. So did you guys wake up? Did you guys, you know, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? Do you grab your phone? Do you go to the bathroom? Do you go get some food? Me personally, when I first wake up and open my eyes, I say, God, thank you for waking me up today. I don't know. I kind of been doing that for a while. Because I know it's something simple and it's something small. But once you see that, like, I don't know, like, I know it might seem like it's just, oh, but a lot of people did not wake up today. And it may seem like something just so little, like, oh, I woke up today. But you should be really grateful that you woke up today, because a lot of people did not. Like, and I feel like if God woke you up today, it's because he's not done with you and you got a job you got to finish. So that's why, like, I woke up at 9 o'clock, and that's kind of late for me, but it's because I went to bed at like 3:30 in the morning. Normally I get up at like 5, 6 every day. That's what time my body get up. So I did not want to lay around. Like, I probably got up. I thank God for waking me up. I didn't even scroll on Instagram or anything. I had got on YouTube, and I was finna get ready to check my algorithm from what I posted yesterday. And the first video that popped up, it was about this girl, and she was talking about how you have to have faith and trust God when it comes to your career and finances. Now, y'all, if y'all been following me for like the past few days, y'all know I recently quit my job 4 days ago. And she dropped the video on the day I quit my job, which is ironic. But I didn't see the video, so I felt like God wanted me to see the video because I don't follow the girl. I've never subscribed to her channel. She just popped up in my algorithm. So, you know, I feel like when stuff pop up in your algorithm, it's really because God wants you to see it. You can't take that stuff. You know, y'all can believe in whatever y'all want to believe in, but I don't believe in coincidence. I feel like you meet people for a reason, seasons, lessons. So the video came up. It was a short video. It was only maybe 15 minutes. So I don't like real long videos. Like, if it's past, like, I'm going to say 10, 15 minutes, me personally, I'm not going to click on it because I'm not going to sit there and want to watch it. I know this is a microwave world we live in, but the video was literally like 14 minutes. So I said, okay. And now, mind you, I'm just waking up, so you're not really trying to watch now and learn when you first waking up. I'm just being honest. I ain't brushed my teeth yet or nothing. So I watched the video, and she was basically talking about how she had all these plans, and she was in college, and she wanted to make the most money, how she changed her major 3 times, and basically how she got a job. She graduated with her bachelor's. She got a job in insurance claims, and she was making $50,000 a year, but she was miserable. She talked about how she hated the job, how she had to just realize that money doesn't buy you happiness. And that is true, because we know a lot of famous, successful millionaires, people who are entrepreneurs, people who have 6 figures, people who are just doing material-wise better than the normal people, and they kill themselves, or they kill their family, or they commit suicide, because money doesn't buy happiness. And I feel like more money, more problems. I really feel like that's a true saying, more money, more problems. But bring on the problems, because I do feel like I can handle it. Like, new levels, new devils. I feel like anytime you go to a higher level, the attacks get stronger. But I don't feel like, one thing I know too for sure, God's not going to bring you this far just to leave you. Like, because even me, I have my times where I'm like, but why would God move you to Texas just to leave you stranded? Like, he going to keep guiding your steps. So you just got to have faith that everything going to work out. So the video, she was just talking about how she's married, and she decided to, it was kind of like the same testimony, like how she decided to just focus on content creating. Like, that was what was in her heart or whatever. And y'all, same with me. Like, I feel like God just been wanting me to just get on here and just talk to y'all. Like, in my real life, I'm really like popular. I'm really like a motivation to a lot of people. Like, a lot of people call me for advice. I just, I'm just not boastful. I don't like, I don't want to tell people business or anything like that, but a lot of people do call me for things. But I feel like when it's me and I'm going through stuff, I don't have nobody to talk to. That's just me. Like, if I'm going through stuff, like the other day I was going through something and I needed somebody to talk to, and I did. I called my friend and we talked or whatever. But I just feel like it's always one side on to come to me. So that's why me and God so locked in, because it's been a lot of times where he was the only person I had to just cry and talk to, because I didn't have a venting ear or nobody to talk to about what I was going through. So she was saying that she had like a good support system with her husband. She does have a child, but basically her husband encouraged her, like, you know what? Step out on faith. Go ahead and quit that 9 to 5. And she's been doing it a short amount of time also. Like, I was looking on her page. So it was just, I felt like God was just showing me like that I'm on the right path. Like, basically that's what I wanted to say, because I'll pray like, okay, God, how do I know I'm doing this, or da-da-da. So I feel like he answered your questions through other people. So when I watched the video, it was really, she was just saying, oh, greatness pros, appreciate that. So she was basically just saying everything that I was praying about. And like I said, regardless of the circumstances and how it looked, God can literally change your situation in a blink of an eye, like literally like that. So you just have to know that it's not going to always be like this. And another thing too, whatever you go through is part of your testimony. And that makes a big difference, because your testimony, when you do get to that level, is going to help somebody who's struggling in the same aspect as you. So that's why it's best to just be honest and just don't be ashamed of your situation, but just tell the truth, because so many people act like they got the perfect life and they got it all together when nobody does. So I don't want to get on here and just act like, oh, my life is so perfect, because it's not. And I feel like that's not authentic and that's not real, because it could be someone watching this live right now going through the same thing, and then I make it seem like, oh, everything got good, and then now they're even more discouraged. But if I come on here and keep it real and authentic, and I talk about stuff that I've really been through, that'll make them be like, oh, okay. And they'll feel at ease, because people, like, we always say we don't need help, but we wasn't born like that. Like, we wasn't even made to be by ourselves. We wasn't made to be independent. So I feel like it's a cliche when they try to say, oh, you should have this by this age and da-da-da, because life fluctuates. Like, I've probably been at a younger age more on my stuff than I am and now that I'm older. I just feel like life gets harder with age. That's just my opinion. I feel like the attacks get stronger, especially like since I've been trying to live a righteous life and I don't do a lot of stuff I used to do. The attacks have been like really strong on me. Like, I used to go out a lot. I used to drink a lot. I used to party a lot. I mean, like, have sex, like, not just trying to be celibate or anything, just living a worldly life. Since I've been trying to, like, be better, like, put God first, not do the things that I used to do, like, life's been really hard. And it's so funny because, like, that's a perfect example when they say, like, the devil, he don't mess with his friends, because I felt like when I was just, like not believing in God and just getting fast money and just outside, like, I used to never worry about how I was gonna pay for this, how I was gonna pay for that, da da da, like, cause I always had money, like, I'm always going to get some money, like, I felt like I was never lonely, like, I always had, like, this is something I always remember. When I was, like, I'm gonna say, like, 19, I literally had 363 contacts in my phone. And I remember just being at home, like, I had, like, a whole bunch of money, like, laying next to me. I probably had, like, 20 bands next to me laying on the bed. All my bills paid up. At the time, I only had one child. He probably was, like, 2. And I was just bored. It was, like, 1 in the morning. I probably had just got in the house from being outside. I think Emmer was with his dad. He wasn't with me at the time. Like, I didn't have him that night. Like, he probably was with his dad. And I was just scrolling through my phone, like, who I want to chill with, who I want to chill with, like, for real. And this is a story that I'm gonna always remember, like, because this was, like, a long time ago. I was, like, 19, so I'm just scrolling through my phone. I'm trying to see, like, who I want to talk to, who I want to chill with or whatever. And I just remember being, like, now when I think about that, I have none of that. Like, I don't even have, like, 100 contacts. Like, it's so funny. Now I know who I want to chill with off the rip. Like, it's no, like, I don't even just chill with people no more just because I'm bored or just off GP. Like, I don't do none of that no more. Like, my energy is so precious. Like, I don't even waste my time texting people. Like, I don't care if we never talk again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just so funny because I did not used to be like that. Like, I would just keep people around me knowing I didn't see a future with them, you know, because they probably get money or they know how to do this or she scammed this or he finessed this. And it's like now I'm so content with just being alone. And it's scary because, like, people do be trying to hang with me. Like, people be like, oh, you want to go out? You want to do this? And I'll be like, no, I'm good. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I just don't be interested. And I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm better than nobody, but a lot of stuff I used to do, I just don't like anymore. Like, I had a show last week, and it was on a Wednesday. As I was on my way to the show, I had, like, a few of my supporters calling me. They was calling me on live because they don't know my number, so they was just calling me on live. But I was just answering, and I answered, and they was just like, "Hey, the police came and they're shutting the show down or whatever." And I'm like, "Oh, wow!" So I literally was en route, but the police cleared it out. Like, they didn't want you in the lobby. I mean, in the parking lot. Like, the police literally just came. It was like at a warehouse. But I guess the people who we rented. Who the event promoter rented the building from, they didn't have all their paperwork. So the police shut it down. And I'm talking about, y'all, they shut it down. So I was already, like, out. I was in the Uber already. So, you know, I looked cute. I had put a wig on. Like, it literally took me, like, 3 hours to get ready. It's so funny because, like, I had just got off work. Like, I'm talking about, I got off work at, like, 5 o'clock. By the time I got home, it was 6 o'clock. I didn't even have sat down. Like, from 6 to 9, the wig install took like 30 minutes to an hour. My makeup took 45 minutes. Then getting dressed took an hour. So imagine as soon as you get in the car, your fans calling you saying the show got canceled. I was a little upset because I was like, dang, I could have just stayed with my wig on, you know. So I didn't want to just go back home. So I did. I turned around and I went back home and I made content. I was like, well, why you looking cute? Make content. So I made TikToks. I got on live. I just made a little content or whatever. So as I was on live, this guy who I know here in Dallas, I met him at, like, some shows or whatever. He saw I was on live and he was like, I was like, yo, y'all, what y'all do in Dallas? I kind of want to get out or whatever. So now it's like 10 o'clock. It's like 9, 10 o'clock. No, it's probably like 10, 10:30. So he was like, oh, I can meet him here. So we end up going to this club in Dallas called PM Lounge. It's on the north side, I think near Addison. So I ended up going there at 11. I went like 11:30. I ended up going by myself. He ended up meeting me there, but I ended up going there by myself. So when I went by myself, I ended up going by myself. Good morning. When I ended up going by myself, soon as I got the car, like I swear, like people just be attracted to me. Like y'all, I swear, like I'm not a celebrity, but I am. Like people they just attracted to my energy. So soon as I get out, I'm talking about from the Lyft driver talking to me. Soon as I get out of the car, the bouncer, he talking to me. He let me in for free because it's my first time. And I looked really cute. Like, I'm not an ugly girl. Like, so I go in or whatever. I'm talking about y'all. Soon as I walk in, it's not even packed. It's probably maybe at the most 50 people in there. Everybody just staring at me. Like, so I go to the bar. I'm chilling down. I like shots. So I didn't open me up a tab. I didn't probably took me back 2 shots. So now the guy, he come. And we chilling or whatever. So the point of me telling y'all this story is like people are so weird. Like this is why I don't like having people in my energy. So I don't know this guy like that. Like we just met a few times at like events. So this was like our first time like really just hang. You know how you'll meet somebody, oh you rap, I do music, let's network, da da da. But that was it. I've just met him at events. I'll see him at events and I'll go about my business. So he comes in or whatever. He's telling me how he doesn't drink and da da da. Like he's just killing the vibe off the rip. In my mind, I'm like, I said, well, why would you invite me here if you don't drink? Like I didn't ask to come here. I'm not from here. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, I wanted to do you a favor, da da da. So I'm like, okay, fine. So like I said, I got my own tab open, so I'm not expecting. One thing about me, I don't expect nothing from nobody. Like I'm not expecting because you invited me out that you're gonna pay for my stuff. Like I'm not like that. So I'm not expecting nothing from him. I got a tab open already. So he was like, he'll buy me a drink or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I tell the guy, I'm like, just give me another shot. I think the shot was anywhere from like $12 to $16. I'm gonna say in that range, $12 to $16. I was drinking Reposado. Because I know I had 4 shots and my total was like $60 something, and they added gratuity. So if I'm doing the math, I'm gonna say anywhere from $12 to $16 was a shot. So boom, he orders the drink. Y'all, why? I don't know if he didn't have no money. I don't know what was going on. Like, he was like, he'll be back. So the bartender came to me and was telling me what was going on. So I was like, dang, he didn't pay for it. And he was like, he didn't pay for it. So all you tell me is you gonna be back. I don't know what that means. So I'm thinking in my mind, like, he probably gone, you know? So I tell the guy, because I already took the shot. So, and the guy was not suing me. He was just letting me know what was going on. So, y'all, I tell the guy, I'm like, well, just put it on my tab because I have a tab open. So he added the shot to my tab. So now it's like 5 minutes. You know, it don't take that long to take a shot back. So now it's 5 minutes later. The guy come back. We sitting at the bar. He's like, I guess telling the bartender that he ready to pay for the shot now. But the bartender telling him like, oh, I already took care of it. He's like, oh, well, she had added to her tab. He gets the attitude with me because I added it to my tab. But for one, I did not know where you was going. And he was like, I said, I'll be right back. I said, dude, I don't know. I was like, all I see is you just, after getting my drink, you just like, you'll be back. So I didn't know what that meant. And mind you, we didn't come together. So I didn't know. So that was like the first red flag. This is just why I'm saying I don't like hanging with people because y'all are weird. Like y'all really are weird. Like y'all get around people just to be jealous by them. Like it's so weird. Like, so, I go to the bathroom or whatever. Now the scenery was like a beautiful place. Like the DJ, she was playing great music. I ended up networking with her. I'm taking pictures. Like the building was beautiful. Like it was a club, but it was like grown and sexy because it was a Spanish guy to the right of me, and he was like 45, and he was really handsome. He didn't look his age. He even bought me a drink. So me, I'm just a sociable person. So I got like the guy I came with just bought me a drink. Well, I bought my own drink, but he ended up did buy me one. I got the guy on the right of me buying me a drink. So boom, I gotta go to the bathroom. So now I gotta go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. It's beautiful women in the bathroom. So one thing about beautiful women attract beautiful women. Like I feel like it's y'all ugly hoes who just be hating. Another bad bitch don't like a bad bitch. It's just, it is what it is. So I go to the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom. This girl, she beautiful, light skin, pretty blue eyes, nice body. We bopping on each other. She like, why they don't dance here? And a lot of people from Dallas are not from Dallas. So she was not from Dallas. I think she was from Missouri or Oklahoma, one of them, I don't know. Arkansas maybe was somewhere around here. So she's like, why they don't dance in here? And she's not lying. Like, for how lit the DJ was, they were just sitting down. Like, they were just, it was just like one of them vibes where you could tell it was just an older crowd. So me and her, we decided, we're like, you know what, we're going to go out there and dance. So she's like, I got this section, we got the hookah. Because I was sitting at the bar. Like I said, I had went by myself. So she was like, we got a section, we got a hookah. Come over here. She was asking who I was with, and I was telling her I was with the guy. She was like, you and him, come over here. So boom, I get out the bathroom, I go to the bar, I'm grabbing my stuff. I'm like, hey, we're going to come over here. He have an attitude like he don't want to go sit over there. And I'm like, for one, dude, I don't even know you. Like, it's just like, I'm not being like negative. I got good energy. Like, I'm telling him, like, hey, I just met these cute girls in the bathroom. They want us to come over there in their section. Like, I feel like anybody should have just been like, all right, bet, let's go. But he had an attitude like he didn't want to go sit over there or whatever. So I was like, well, I'm finna go over there with them. I was like, we finna dance or whatever like that. So boom, we go over there. Like I said, the DJ, she is clowning. Like, I don't see how people are sitting down how good the DJ is. Like, she is a great DJ. She's turned. Every song back to back, I just want to dance. So me and her started dancing. I swear to God, me and her started dancing. Everybody in the club just looking at us dance. Like, we twerking, we drinking, we taking shots, like we smoking a hookah. And like I said, she was cute, I was cute. So now everybody dance. I swear to God, like, this is just how I'm telling you, like, your energy is just really powerful. Now I swear, everybody in the club standing up. Cause I was the only one standing up for like the first like 15 minutes. Like, I was the only one just standing up. Everybody was sitting down, but I couldn't sit down if I wanted to because how hard the DJ was. Like, and y'all know when you drink and then the hookah, you couldn't smoke weed in there, but you know how you just be wanting to like just move and stuff. So I was just standing up. So she coming over there, you know, we twerking on each other, we dancing together or whatever. She could dance. She had a nice figure. She was super hot. So now we looking around, we like, okay, we got the vibe. Everybody dancing, everybody standing up. Like, I swear we got the vibe. So me and her end up following each other on Instagram. We end up changing Instagrams. So I'm just telling the guy, like, I'm not trying to be boastful or nothing. I'm just starting conversation. Like, I don't really know you like that. So I'm like, hey, I got a show. Sunday. I'm like, if you're free, come. That's how I always say stuff. I'm like, hey, I got this going on. If you're free, come. I never demand. I kind of like ask and tell in the same sentence. Why this nigga say he got a show too? He like, oh, I got a show Sunday too. Like, but he said it in like a negative way. Like, for one, you don't have nothing on your page saying you got a show. For two, I'm not in competition with you. Like he's trying to tell me about, oh, you should do this and you should do this. And in the most humblest way, I don't need y'all help. Like, I really got motion. In the humblest way. I'm the big dog out here. Like, if I show y'all my DM, all the celebrities that be in my DM trying to work with me, like, I ain't trying to hurt y'all feelings, but so he was just like, oh, thinking I do music as a hobby. Like, for one, I don't even know you, so why are you thinking that I just do music as a hobby? So I felt like he was intimidated by me, because if I'm telling you I got a show Sunday, you should have I feel like your response should have just been like, okay, babe, I got one too, or I can come after or before, because my show was early. My show was from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So if you did have a show, I felt like you could have been like, okay, babe, I got a show too. I'll come after your show, or come to my show. Or it was never none of that said. All this nigga said was, I got a show too. Okay. But you have no proof of your show. If you go on my show, if you go on my page, I got proof that I got a show Sunday. I got flyers made. I have a drop saying I'm going to be there. I go to your page, it's nothing. So it's just like people just be intimidated by you. That's all I'm saying. This is why I don't really date. This is why I don't just have people around me just to be around me, because y'all people are weird and jealous. I swear to God, y'all are envious, and y'all need to work on that, because jealousy is not a godly trait. It's not of God. For you to sit there and don't know me, you wanted to come out with me, you jumped on my live to come out with me, you told me where to go, and you've been weird ever since we got here. I have not talked to him since. I swear to God. Like, he hit me up like the next day, like trying to be on some good morning. No response, left on red, because I'm not even finna waste my time with your jealous energy. Like, people be so jealous of you. And it's sad because if God can do it for me, he can do it for you. I'm never jealous of nobody, because if I see God blessing your household, if you're my sister, you're my brother, my cousin, I'm going to be like, oh, God in the neighborhood. What's for me anyway, so you can't stop it. Nobody can stop what God has for you. No man can. So it's no point of hate. If anything, you guys should open up your mouth and try to learn from me, because that's the difference between you guys and me. I learn from people. When I see people, I don't be jealous of them. I'm like, hey, I'm Pocahontas. I do this. Can we follow each other on Instagram? I'm trying to learn from them, get tips from them. Like, you just have to learn knowledge and information to get to where you got to go. So, yeah, guy, I have not talked to that guy ever since. I feel like he was just so jealous and weird. And it was just crazy because you invited me. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, just be careful of people being in your energy, because people motives, like, people just want to come around you to steal your ideas, or they know you might get niggas, or thank you, God bless you too. Okay, all the way from Australia, that's what's up. I'm in Dallas, Texas. So that's why I say it's very important just to be aware of who you have in your energy. Like, energy is really real. Sometimes the people close to you, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your mom, your dad, they just don't have your best interest at heart. People can feel when you have that light on you. Like, I have a saying, you can't dim my light, I was born to shine. Because people just hate how other people are attracted to you. Like, I've had this problem my whole life. Like, even before I knew about God and knew about this, like, I had a period of my life where I was in foster care for like 3 years when my dad died. Even just being in the foster home, like, I was a foster kid, and the parents and the grandparents of, the kids and the grandkids of, like, the people whose house it was used to be so jealous of me. And I'm like, why are you jealous of me? Like, I'm in foster care. Like, like, this is your people. Like, I'm going to be moving soon. Like, but you have to just realize how powerful you are, and everybody just doesn't deserve to be in your energy. People doesn't deserve to be in your presence, because, like, you are powerful, and people just are jealous and they don't know how to hide it. So with that being said, y'all, we're going to just end the video here. Just when you first wake up, make sure to thank God for waking you up today. A lot of people didn't wake up today. Just pray about anything you got going on. Whether it's something small, just ask God for guidance to guide your steps. Everything will work out for you. And again, my name is Pocahontas, and nobody told you today you're beautiful, and I'm proud of you. Keep going. You're doing a great job, and you got this. If no one gave you a kiss today, you got one from me. So y'all make sure to give this video a like, thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, check out some of my music. Pocahontas, I have a song called Real Life that I'm pushing right now. It's a sample to the Halsey Thinking You Could Live Without Me beat. I think you guys will really enjoy that. I'm just talking about basically how I moved to Dallas, jumped off on faith, and pretty much. And you guys also will get like to see Dallas. So the video is really dope or whatever. So yeah, y'all have a good day.